Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. So, Virgil Ortiz Jr. makes it 21 wins with 21 KOs. He stops Thomas Dulorme in the first round. Some of us won money on this one. I picked the first round. And that's simply because I think Dulorme has seen better days. He's 34. He was a sort of, now I guess you call him a C-level fighter. At one point, he was a sort of B-B fighter. Got stopped by Terence Crawford in like six or 7 rounds. He also lost a decision to Dennis Ugas. He got, he's beaten a couple of names, maybe Hank Lundy. I think it was a split decision. Stanionis beat him up on points. He went 12 rounds with Stanionis, but Jaron Ennis beat him in a round, and I just thought, Virgil Ortiz, he hits hard. He'll stop this guy quick. So I put a few quid on a first round knockout. And there isn't a great deal to say, of course. I mean, he's 34 now, Thomas Dulorme. He's up at 154. Virgil Ortiz, we know about him. He's 26 years old, 8 years younger. Heavy hitter. Heavy hitter indeed. And he actually, this was in a sense a warm-up, if you can call 2.5 minutes of work a warm-up for TIM TSZYU, because it was announced last week he was going to face TIM TSZYU in Los Angeles on it's August the 3rd, isn't it? That big card that on the undercard of Terence Crawford. But I mean, this was his second first-round knockout this year because he stopped Frederick Lawson in a very strange stoppage. Looked a little premature, but Lawson looked out of it in that fight. It was a weird one. Prior to that, Michael McKinson, actually, who was undefeated in 22, he stopped him in 9 rounds. And McKinson, although he was down in the 8th and the 9th, he did quite well. Maurice Hooker, he stopped him in 7 rounds. What happened to Maurice Hooker? Is he still around or is he retired? He stopped him in 2021 anyway. Samuel Vargas got stopped in 7. I think that was the same as Hooker. But to be honest with you, he hasn't fought elite guys, obviously not. But at a certain level, he hits very, very hard. And I think his power will give anyone trouble. And he's a supremely confident fighter. He strikes me as someone who will be prepared to go rounds because he doesn't come out swinging. He doesn't come out banging. He didn't this time. I mean, Dulorme came out and was reaching with the jab. It was very. He looked almost clumsy doing it. And I just thought, no. You're going to leave huge gaps. And sure enough, I mean, Ortiz, he just held his guard. He was very, very relaxed. Everything was nice and fluid. He really picks his punches with great precision. And I think that's his strength. He's not wild at all. He sets up the power by using, sensible thought. He knows which punches to fire at the right time. I mean, the knockout punch was a left hook. And it was a short left hook, but it was placed in exactly the right part of the body. And I think also Dulorme was moving in, so it increased the impact of the punch. Dulorme sort of reeled back, started rolling around on the floor, managed to get onto his knees, but just couldn't beat the count. And he kind of knew it was over as soon as that punch landed. There was only about 20 seconds left in the round. So Ortiz against TSZYU. Yeah. I think my first impression is he might beat TSZYU, especially as TSZYU's coming off that bloodbath against Fundora. I like Ortiz a lot. I think he's a very, very good fighter. I like TIM TSZYU. I think TIM TSZYU's a good fighter as well. This is a really good matchup. Really good match. It's probably going to be the fight of the card, I would say. But yeah, difficult one to predict. I'll have to have a think about that. But make no mistake about it. At this weight, Virgil Ortiz Jr. is a threat to anyone. With that intelligence mixed in with the power, that precision, that patience. He actually shows patience. You can see during parts of rounds where he's not really doing anything, but he's thinking, he's looking for the opportunities. He's got a nice tight guard. Good fighter. Very, very good fighter indeed, I think. Anyway, what do you think of Ortiz Jr.? Do you fancy his chances against TSZYU? I do myself, but yeah. Let me know your opinions. And again, thank you for your support. I really always appreciate you supporting this channel. I love doing the videos, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe if you're new. And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much for your support indeed. Okay, I'm looking forward to reading your comments as always. I'll reply to as many as I can, and I will speak to you later. Bye for now.